Many animals have gone extinct over the centuries, and in many cases, humans know very little about them because they disappeared before we could study them in detail. Here are a few examples. The thylacine was a carnivorous marsupial native to Tasmania, Australia, and New Guinea. Despite being well documented in early European settlements, much about its behavior, diet, and ecology remains speculative because it went extinct in captivity, with the last known individual dying in a zoo. This flightless bird from Mauritius became extinct less than a century after humans arrived on the island. We know very little about its exact behavior and ecology, as much of the information we have is based on vague historical accounts and limited fossil evidence. The moa were large, flightless birds native to New Zealand. There were several species of moa, and they were driven to extinction by hunting and habitat destruction by the Maori. Despite being relatively recent extinctions, much of their life history is still a mystery. Native to the Galapagos Islands, this tortoise species was driven to extinction by hunting an introduced species. While there have been studies on other tortoises from the region, much of the Pinta tortoise's ecology and behavior is unknown, particularly because the last known individual died without leaving behind detailed records. This seal species once inhabited the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico. It was hunted for its fur, and habitat destruction played a role in its decline. Despite its relatively recent extinction, its habits and role in the ecosystem are still not fully understood due to the lack of study prior to its extinction. A flightless bird native to the North Atlantic, the great auk was hunted to extinction for its feathers, meat, and oil. While we have some understanding of its physical characteristics, its social behaviors and full ecological role remain largely unknown. Once one of the most numerous birds in North America, passenger pigeons were driven to extinction by overhunting and habitat destruction. While we know they lived in massive flocks, much of their social structure and behavior remains unclear due to the lack of scientific study before their extinction.